the channel. My name's Matt. You're in the lab, man. This is O'Malley's Morphs. Your first time here, as always, hey, thank you so much for coming by. Hit that subscribe button, the post notification bell so you know every time we upload a video. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody's staying safe. Hope everybody's using hand sanitizer, washing your hands. Shit you should be doing anyway. So I wanted to make a quick video about something that a lot of us maybe forget about. We set them and we forget them, and whereas sometimes that's, 9 times out of 10 that's what they're made to do, but sometimes thermostats and the probes can get a little wonky. So check out this quick little video that I've kind of thrown together because we had some problems last night that kind of really scared me. Some temperatures got way too high, and it was all because I hadn't checked my probe since I set it up over a year ago, So check these videos out real quick. Pretty simple little bullshit that a lot of other people have done, but for any of my followers that don't know, you guys check this out and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so some of you may not know, it may not be something you understand or have been told before, but this is your probe. Okay, it is very important that this black part right here goes on the black part in your flex watt tape. Very important that it makes contact, because that is where the heat is going to come from. You'll need to take good metal tape. It's going to be hard as hell to do this one-handed. Actually, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to show you. And literally tape it just like that to that black strip. Okay, now on this specific rack I have the flex watt running up the sides, so I'm going to choose to put it to the tape on the side. Okay, be careful with racks like this putting it directly in the center like if you were to put it here, because then when you're pushing your tub in and out, it's going to press down and you're going to have a problem like I had earlier. So just wanted to show you guys that. And so here is my finished product. If you have heat tape on the side like that, I highly suggest putting it on the side, because as you can see up here, good God, that's dirty. It's not going to touch it and rub against it. So we'll see how that works. Okay, so let me explain to you what had happened. I had my heat tape here running just straight to the back. Now it had rolled almost over under the tub a bit, and whenever I was pushing the leopard pastel, actually let's take just 2 seconds. It's a snake channel, let's talk about that. Just a beautiful simple 2-gene leopard pastel, produced and bought here locally. Man, this is one of my favorite combos. Just simple as can be, kind of resembles a Borneo almost. So, but ADD, it's a son of a bitch. So let's get back to it. So what had happened was the probe had almost rolled because of they cut the little bevel in the actual PVC for the heat tape to fit in. Depending on where you put your probe, that can kind of roll into it. Anyway, the perfect fucking storm, of course, here. And whenever I pushed his tub in, it pushed that probe down on that heat tape more than normal. So it was reading like 98 and 99, and oh my god, I was freaking out. And so, and remind you, this is 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, I'm finally passing out. I've done everything, you know. I've obviously made my perimeter check. Then, so I come in here to, you know, make sure everybody's good, everything's cool, and this and that. I always check thermostats before I go to bed. And this one was on like 98. And I freaked out because I had no clue why it would be. It had been fine the entire time. So in my head, I'm thinking, oh, the thermostat's finally shit the bed. It's over. So, mind you, again, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I had to find places for all these animals to go. To, you know, I have a couple open spots in this huge ass melamine rack. The boa fowl, the whole bottom only has the maho in it and Ralph. So, I mean, there were spots for them, but sterilizing those tubs, cleaning, you know, the tub for them to go into, because I don't just open a tub and put a snake in it. I mean, even if I cleaned it a month before, I'm still going to squirt it down with something just so that it's nice and clean for them. You know, I would want someone to do that for me. So, yeah, so okay, I unplug it, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I'll let it chill for the night. We'll see what happens. I'll plug it in the morning, see what's going on. Mind you, okay, so in my head, I'm thinking it's going to come on the room temperature, 80, 82 degrees. It comes on, first thing it reads probe, 96 degrees. I was like, holy shit. So instantly thought that, you know, the probe was gone. You know, I was making phone calls to all my buddies, and they were suggesting all types of stuff. And, you know, come to find out, the damn tub had just rolled on the probe and pressed it down. So I moved it like you saw in the video, and it's perfect. Right where I want it to be. So, you guys, the purpose of this video is to remind you to not always set it and forget it. There's certain times where that's great to do, but for the most part, always periodically check your probes. You're in your house probably not doing anything anyway. Check your probes, man. I mean, you've already probably cleaned your snakes every time it shits. You're probably waiting to pick it up. I mean, you know, there's nothing to do. So, you know, check your probes. Make sure everything's how it needs to be with the guts of your, you know, collection. Because that goes wrong, it kills a rack. I mean, you will fry them, you know. So speaking of, you know, all that, we're, I think, going to get out of the house. I think I'm going to take the boys for a walk. It's absolutely and positively time to get out of this house. We have been in it for what seems like years, you know. This is insane for me. I've never in my life, you know, especially like and had a job to go back to. Like I've been in between jobs for like a couple weeks, but never like, okay, you're gonna leave and take your stuff, but when you got a job to come back to, it's just the craziest thing I've ever gone through in my life, I feel like. And I've gone through some extreme situations, but this is pretty crazy. This is pretty crazy. So definitely, guys, arm yourselves, because who knows, better safe than sorry. And you know, if you don't live in a place where you can do that as easily as you can here in Tennessee, man, I am so sorry. Go through what you have to go through to get some protection, because you may need it. You may not. Better safe than sorry. So I'm gonna take the kids on a walk. We're gonna go down the street to the dead end cul-de-sac, look at some flowers, go check out the interstate, and who knows what else we'll get into. But you want to tell them bye, buddy? Come here. Oh. Imagine what's in his hand. A video controller. You ready to go for this walk? Put that video controller down. Yeah? No, not one more game. Go put your shoes on. Alright guys, we're going on a walk. Maybe I'll take you with me on that. See how that goes. Alright guys, so this is really where we walk to when we go for little walks to get out of the house. It's, you know, the end of our street has this really cool little cul-de-sac dead end thing. During the day, you know, there's, you know, nobody down here obviously. Ollie likes to go look at this pine tree. Big, I guess it's a pine tree, the weeping pine tree. I don't know what kind of tree it is. I'm not a treeologist. Whoa. You know, you can take that mask off. Okay. I wonder what your little brother's doing. Liam. Are we having fun out here? Oh, don't eat your seatbelt, man. We need that.
I was just about to say, what is this trail on it? Daddy, what? What's that?
Let's see. So, yeah, man, it's a nice little shaded area. That's all we got right now. I guess all the parks are closed, but you can hear the interstate going down there. Those people aren't staying at home. Those people are the problem. What, buddy? Okay. Alright, guys. We're going to walk back up there, I think, now. You ready, Lily? Ah, where are you going, man? Guys, so check this out. We've come home. You can see that's a little bit too warm for my babies. So what I have done is I have moved the probe, which was over here, down to here where it seems to be the warmest. For some reason, these three tubs are the warmest. So, long story short, guys, always triple check your work. Always have one of these bad boys. So, as you can see, let's see. Can you see? No, you cannot see. Anyway, it has gone back down to 90 degrees. So, moving it is what we needed to do to get our temperatures back down. Alright guys, so And since we've moved that, you can see not only is that a beautiful girl, but boom, that's right where I want it to be. Okay, so let's see what that heat is with no substrate. Nothing, just touching the heat tape. That means that heat tape is exactly at 89 degrees, which is what I have it set at. I'm hold on. Yeah, 89. So always double check your work, guys. And again, such an important tool. Take it easy, everybody.